Hi all, it's Lexi. I'm back. I'm gonna try to blaze through a video because I'm leaving on a flight to London in the morning. We're going to London and Venice on the way to Croatia. I'm DJing in London and we're going to the Notting Hill Carnival and then Venice, Crime of Opportunity, on the way to Croatia for the Outlook Festival, which will be really fun. Um, but I've got a lot on my mind, and I've got a lot written down, and it's hard to piece it all together. And it's hard because I'm packing. I'm wearing Gathering of the Vibes, which is where I just DJ'd in Connecticut. I think I talked about. Uh, Sorry. So some old notes that I kind of forgot. Way back at North Carolina, my friends showed up, and same friends, I won't bother you with the details, but same friends I reference a lot, showed up and said they'd been thinking about me and how it was, my situation was an opportunity for me to not just be who I am, but also, if I wish, to remake myself, to be the woman I want to be. And I have kept that in mind a lot. I mean, it's kind of old news to my brain, but I've kept that in mind a lot, and I think it's really, really valuable alchemy. I think it's really valuable advice. Because even though coming out to myself and transitioning have improved my life in a lot of ways, there's still just regular things or just bad habits I've built up over the years. And they're right. It's a fantastic opportunity to not try to just be objectively me, whatever, however you do that, but also just to take the reins and be the kind of woman I want to be. I'm gonna check these things off. Also, right after North Carolina, when I was explaining what had happened there, I was recounting a story that someone else told about me to my friends I was with at the time. And since they had been talking about me, I was speaking as if I were them, speaking about me, and I used female pronouns for myself and without hesitating. And then I was like, whoa, that's a moment. Awesome. I didn't even slightly hesitate. Also old news, that was a month ago. Speaking of bad habits I built up, I definitely have a strong tendency to be kind of OCD. And I've kind of reined it in over the years now, especially coming out to myself and transitioning. That has just improved so much. And on a long list of things that have improved is me not doing classic OCD things like touching a same thing over and over, or making sure that things are locked or the light switch or whatever. But also, which my girlfriend had no idea. I was like, you really don't notice that I do that stuff? I've been with her for 6.5 years. And but anyway, it's only today. Today I'm having a big flare up, right? So it's gotten much, much better. I barely even think about it, especially after transition. It's whoa, my life is totally much better. But for some reason today, I wonder if it has to do with my cycle, because today's the last day before my injection, and usually I'm really crabby on the day before my injection, but I'm in a really good mood. So maybe it's expressing itself in a different way, if it's even a pattern at all. But there's a whole and now I'm identifying it as a package. There's a whole bunch of things. I'm looking under things and triple checking everything and being really fidgety and messing with clenching my teeth and stuff. And I just wonder. It's interesting to identify that it's all flaring up at the same time. And it's also interesting to recognize it as a package of obsessive tendencies that are not isolated, that they kind of go together. It just helps me understand myself. I'm into it. So, speaking of my injection, I'm going on this trip, and tomorrow is my regularly scheduled injection. And then I go to London, and we're gone for 2 weeks. And we come back Tuesday, 2 weeks to Tuesday. And so I think rather than, I've decided this, but I think rather than try to I'm sure it's not really a big deal to bring the syringes. I would keep the estrogen bottle on me, but then like put a syringe in the suitcase in the check bag, and I'm sure I could get all the way through. We're taking a bus from Italy to Croatia, so that could be weird, right? Dicey. I don't know. It's probably not a big deal at all, but I think rather than like stick to my regiment and like worry about all that, I think I won't take it at all. I won't take the things along with me. I'll just take my injection a day late when I get back to New York. I really like to stick to my schedule, but that shouldn't be a big deal. I'm going to see my doctor right after that, so I'll just iron it all out with her. But I don't know if anybody has any knowledge about that. It'd be good to know. I'm going to leave without the stuff. The only reason I'd be really worried about it, aside from not wanting to take it a day late, is like if I get stuck in Europe. Like I'd be really upset if I missed a flight or got detained or something, and then it was like, 3 weeks go by and I have no sex hormones in my body. I'd be pretty pissed off. But even that's not the end of the world, right? I mean, I get to be me and I'm alive, so small price to pay. Okay. A note I wrote a long time ago, not a long time ago, but I wasn't thinking about obsessive things when I wrote this, but that before coming out to myself, I used to be so obsessed my whole life with like everything being perfect and collecting things, like having objects and having collections and showing objects to people. Like it was really important to me, and it sort of plays into DJing too, because I like collecting cool ideas and sharing them with people, but I'm way less concerned with perfection now. I mean, you have to give in to being an imperfect creature to accept, to accept being this way, and to accept, the undertaking of transition. But I think it's more than that. I think it was a reflex response. Like, I think I've explained this way or in an early video, but if I wasn't going to get to be me, I thought, well, everything else in my life is going to be perfect. And, it was subconscious. I never really said that to myself, I don't think, but that's what it was. All right, we're getting through a lot of stuff. This is good. I don't have to talk about all this in the videos. Laser. So I was complaining that now I messed it up. Having a good hair day, messed it up. I was complaining that my second session of laser hadn't done anything. Well, they said wait 5 to 14 days or something, and on the 15th day, yesterday, I don't know if it's easy to see. I'm gonna get away from the light here. So a bunch of hair fell out yesterday, and this is more wider. There's a little edge off of the border here. That didn't change much. A lot of this is thinner, and there's some more patches in here. And then underneath, a lot has happened. Like, this used to be hella patchy, and now it's like less patchy. Like, there's more open area. So I'm really excited that it worked, because I was getting kind of pissed off. Whatever. And it's slow. I know it's a process. All right. Just trying to blaze through stuff. Let's see, laser, and I did the trip syringes. I've been dressing with a lot of femi stuff lately. More consistently, and that's really fun. But and it's really been heartwarming and reassuring and the whole thing. But now I'm faced with going on this trip and having to pack really lightly, and I'm like, I don't know how many femi things I'm gonna bring, which is a bummer. I've got these really cool sporty girls' Nike sporty pants, and they make me feel better about myself. And I have this cool scarf belt on it now, and I can get away with wearing that and not drawing too much attention, but it makes me feel good. So I'm gonna wear that for most of the trip, I think. And I'll try to hit London thrift shops and find some more stuff like that. They probably got some sporty spice stuff I can grab. And And but it's a bummer because I've gotten used to having my things around. I've got all these cool things I've been wearing to parties and stuff. Like I've got this cool watch that my girlfriend lets me borrow. Oh, I can't see myself. Okay. There we go. Okay. And I've got my friend just gave me a sequined slap bracelet. Come on, come on. What? And let's see. And then I've got these cool rings. When I beat up the little girls for the heist that I mentioned, the clothing giveaway heist. I got these rings, so they're fun. Yeah. Wait, this one you can see in the light. Wait. It's exposed too brightly. Okay, there we go. It's like flowers. It's cool. I like it a lot. I don't know. I hate that these things affect me so much, but the little things really make me feel more connected, more alive. Alright, this will be my last shirtless summer. I have breasts, by the way. Like last time I said there was some meat. All of a sudden, especially Lefty, who's ahead of Righty, it's like they're there. Like I noticed if I lift my arms in the mirror, there's still some like roundedness away from the nipple roundedness. So I'm really freaking encouraged and happy that I have breasts all of a sudden, and it's weird and new and something to get used to, and something I'm into. Something I'm into. But anyway, I'm gonna soak it up. I decided, not that I really had the option, but I decided not to start lasering my chest until after the trip, because nobody thinks twice about the breast meat, since I'm covered in hair. Like you can't even really tell. I think if I zapped it or shaved it, you could tell a lot more. And so I can just enjoy shirtlessness in the Mediterranean, and not worry about it too much. That was one of the main reasons. And then, well, anyway, that's all. I'm just thinking about how it'll be fun to indulge in that. If I have to not enjoy my feminist so much, at least I can be like, yeah, I'm in the Mediterranean for the first time, shirtless and running around and having fun. Hopefully that's how it's a nice fantasy of how my trip is going to be. Yeah, these videos keep being overexposed. I don't understand. There's like not that much light on me. It's a record. I want to keep it as a record. Sue me. Let's see. Back family. It's probably all I got. I know I've got some more notes on my phone, but when I was fighting the girls for the clothing leftovers, that day one of them said to me, "You remind me of a character on TV," and I was like, immediately I was like, "Oh, please let it be a girl," and but I was like, "Who?" and she said Sawyer from Lost. I guess I can see it, but it's not what I want. I played I hung out at a party on a boat that went up the Hudson River. Jeez, this is just going everywhere. The Hudson River on yesterday, and they almost took my prescription away, like checking it, because they were expecting people to bring on drugs, illegal drugs, and I got really feisty with the security guy. I was like, hell no, I'm one of the DJs, and if you try to take this away from me, and ibuprofen too, I don't know why I fought over the ibuprofen. I was like, hell no, if you take this away from me, I'm walking. And he believed me, because I wasn't DJing that day. Even though everybody else in line and all the greeters thought I was DJing. I don't know why they don't book me for that stuff, but whatever. I've been really, really self-conscious about my body hair lately. Shirtless, I'm just gonna have to love it. It's nice. You guys need to see. It's nice. It's objectively cool. I'm sorry I have to get rid of it. It's fuzzy. I just flashed y'all. Ooh. But I've been really self-conscious about my body hair. Like when I wear femi stuff, if I'm serious about it, if I'm going out, I'll for sure wear leggings so I don't have like hairy legs. I know it's kind of sad to be uncomfortable with that stuff at this point, but I just am. And also, I've been really extra hungry lately, and my girlfriend, who's about to walk in. Wait. There she is, the debut everybody's been waiting to see.
What's going on?
You just wave. Okay. And she jokes that my increased hunger is because I'm growing breasts. And
no, you gotta say the joke.
What's the joke?
That you're eating for 2.
Oh, that I'm eating for 2. But then the good joke is that I'm eating for 3.
You gotta do the visuals. So you gotta.
I'm eating for 2, but I'm eating for 3. That's the joke. I mean, that would be the joke.
You're growing 3 breasts?
No, I'm eating for me and 2 breasts. Like when you're eating for 2. Yeah, see. Gotcha. Okay. That should be the last thing that I want to talk about. I have one more thing. I have like a powerful interest in clothes right now. We were just shopping at Target. I mean, it was a crime of opportunity once again, just because it was what was open and we had to get some stuff before the trip. But I was like really into everything, and I tried a bunch of stuff on with her, and some things I wanted, they didn't have my size, and some things they weren't good enough, but they taught me some things about what would work with my body, and if things that I like would work good with my body. So I'm excited about that. I'm glad. I mean, I think shopping used to be a chore for me, and I was explaining all this to her. I think that was some hardcore denial. Like, it was just, if I paid attention enough to it, as a kid, like women shopping or anything like that, if I paid too much attention to it, it'd be kind of like painful. And I just, if I even spent the brain power to think what I might like or what would be good for me, that I would get sucked into, I'd bite off more than I can chew and get sucked into something I didn't want to think about. But now, the sky's the limit. No holds barred. Clothes. I really want them. I really like them. More to come. Alright. Thanks a lot. Long video. Sorry about that. Goodbye. I'll see you. Oh, I'm going to do videos on the road. See you in London. Bye.